Today we're diving into the greatest kart racer ever made, Diddy Kong Racing. This is your ultimate all-in-one guide to winning every race in both Adventure and Adventure 2, clearing every silver coin challenge, conquering every boss, collecting every piece of the TT and Wizpig amulets, mastering the battle stages, completing all 3 Taj challenges, and unlocking both secret characters. Whether you're aiming for 100% completion or you just want to finally put Wizpig in the dirt, this guide has you covered. Let's jump in. The game starts you off with 8 playable characters, each with unique stats across 3 categories: handling, acceleration, and top speed, rated on a 1 to 5 scale. Timber the Tiger has 2.5 handling and a 3 in both acceleration and top speed. Bumper the Badger has 2.5 handling and acceleration plus a 3 in top speed. Conquer the Squirrel shares Bumper's exact stat spread. Tip Top the Turtle excels with 4.5 handling and acceleration with a 1.5 top speed. Pipsy the Mouse boasts perfect 5s in handling and acceleration and a 1 in top speed. Banjo the Bear has 2s in handling and acceleration and a 3.5 top speed. Crunch the Kremling has 1s in handling and acceleration but a strong 4 in top speed. Diddy the Monkey offers a balanced kit, 3s in handling and acceleration, and a 2.5 top speed. Characters fall into 3 weight classes: light, Tip Top and Pipsy; middle, Diddy, Conquer, Timber, and Bumper; and heavy, Banjo and Crunch. There are also 3 vehicle types: car, hovercraft, and plane, and each character sports their own signature vehicle color: Timber, green; Bumper, yellow; Conquer, white; Tip Top, light blue; Pipsy, pink; Banjo, light green; Crunch, orange; and Diddy, blue. Once you've picked your racer and their signature ride, the game drops you into one of 2 modes: Adventure or Tracks. Choose Adventure. This is the full story mode and the heart of Diddy Kong Racing. According to the game manual, the story begins with Diddy relaxing on the porch of his treehouse when a carrier pigeon delivers an urgent letter from Timber. It's a simple message: "Help!" Diddy quickly heads to Timber's island, joined by Banjo and Conquer. Crunch, worried that Diddy is off to fight the Kremlings, follows his adversary. Meanwhile, Timber, Pipsy, Bumper, and Tip Top have been struggling with Wizpig's sudden takeover. Pipsy even reveals that Wizpig's arrival has left her entire family homeless. She also shares that Taj the Genie has returned and agreed to help. Once the island's protector, Taj hadn't been seen in 50 years. The giant Wizpig face carved overnight into the cliffside is a haunting reminder of the invaders' power. The island's pride was always its race courses, but Wizpig has sealed them all with powerful magic. Even Drumstick, the island's champion racer, challenged Wizpig to an honorable race and vanished without a trace. Now, it's up to you and the rest of the group to race, prove your worth, and convince Taj to choose a new champion strong enough to take on Wizpig himself. And you'll need to do it all before Timber's parents get home from vacation. Diddy Kong Racing's hub world was massive in 1997, and it still feels surprisingly open today. After the opening cutscene, you're dropped right into Timber's island. Take a moment to get your bearings. You can explore a bit, but you'll quickly notice that the only real path forward is the ramp straight ahead. At the top of the hill is a massive door marked with a giant 1, showing how many golden balloons I need to get inside. Luckily, the first secret balloon is sitting right in my path. Passing through that door brings me into the first of the game's 4 worlds, Dino Domain. Each world has 4 courses, and Dino Domain's lineup is Ancient Lake, Fossil Canyon, Jungle Falls, and Hot Top Volcano. For now, only 1 door is unlocked, so my adventure officially kicks off on the bright, breezy track of Ancient Lake. For Ancient Lake, we'll be using the car, and there's an important technique to understand before you hit the gas. In Diddy Kong Racing, there's a big difference between holding the A button and tapping it. Tapping A gives you stronger, more efficient acceleration, letting you reach speeds of about 70 miles per hour, while holding A caps you closer to 60 miles per hour. If you want to track your speed precisely, tap the right C button to bring up the speedometer. The car also has a built-in handling trick. By holding the R button, you can power slide, allowing for tighter, more controlled turns. However, this isn't necessary against the AI, as I 100%ed the game without it. And before the race even begins, you can gain an early advantage. Wait until the words "Get Ready" start to fade, then hold A to trigger a blue starting boost. If your timing is slightly off, you'll still get an orange boost, though it's noticeably weaker. Hold A as Get Ready fades to boost off the line. On lap 1, I hold A instead of tapping it, allowing Diddy to get in front of me. We approach the first zipper, boosts on the track. I let go of the A button to give me a green boost superior to Diddy's purple one. That should have allowed me to pass, but I bump into him, overtaking him a moment later. By holding A here, the dinosaur moves out of my way. I now have 7 bananas. Each banana gives a small bump to both top speed and acceleration, up to a maximum of 10 bananas. You can lose them if you get hit by red or green balloons. Balloons are separated into different colors, upgraded by collecting the same color consecutively. Red, missile, homie missile, 10 missile pack. Blue, orange, blue, purple boost. Yellow, alpha, star, lightning shield. Green, oil slick, mine, bubble. Rainbow, yellow, red, green, magnet. On lap 3, I hug the inside line. I get a green boost on both zippers and nearly lap my competitors. Congratulations on your second golden balloon. Race 2 takes us to Fossil Canyon. I boost off the line and grab the 2 bananas at the start. I get a purple boost on the first zipper, though a green boost is always the ideal outcome. I skip the second zipper in favor of picking up the next 2 bananas. Up ahead, I hit the third zipper to take the shortcut across the water. A quick power slide at the end helps maintain speed. Take a left, then a right through the tunnel before hitting another zipper. There are 2 bananas here. I take one. The left path over the rolling terrain with the red balloon is the faster route. Finish the lap by holding the inside line. On lap 2, I hit the first, second, and third zippers since we already picked up the bananas during lap 1. Lap 3 mirrors lap 2, except I have to avoid a pesky mine dropped by the CPU. Jungle Falls is next. I boost off the line and take a sharp left to avoid the water. I grab 2 bananas, hit the first zipper, snag the blue balloon, and get a green boost off the second zipper. Staying left on the bridge, I pick up 3 more bananas. Right before banana 6, I grab the alpha shield and upgrade it to a star shield with the zipper. Bananas 7 and 8 are on the left, and I hit the zipper inside the fossil. As you can see, the star shield lasts a long time, and with a solid lead, any racer who bumps into me would spin out thanks to the shield. On lap 2, the strategy stays the same, but once I clear the tunnel, I move to the right side to pick up bananas 9 and 10. Lap 3 follows the same pattern, and by this point, I'm lapping drumstick, banjo, bumper, and crunch on my way to the finish. After wrapping up Jungle Falls, I'm sitting at 4 golden balloons, but the entrance to Hot Top Volcano requires 5. That means it's time to venture back to the hub world and grab a hidden one. Just to the left of the giant Wizpig head, there's a cliffside ledge holding secret balloon number 2. I head over to Taj, switch to the plane, fly up to the ledge, and collect golden balloon number 5. With that, I'm ready to dive back into Dino Domain and unlock Hot Top Volcano. Hot Top Volcano is the first course where we switch from a car to a plane. With the plane, you've got a few new techniques to work with. Holding the R button while turning the stick lets you execute a hard bank. Sharp, controlled turns you'll see me use throughout this level. Double tapping R while holding left or right performs a barrel roll. These can give you a burst of speed when you level out, and you can chain them together, but they aren't required to beat the CPU. Double tapping R while holding up or down triggers a loop-de-loop, which also ends with a boost. Again, not necessary for this race, but both barrel rolls and loops are strong options when you're up against human players. Grab both balloons at the start and swing right through the small cave. Boost out of the cave and head for the zipper on the left. Most plane zippers float in the air. Fly through the opening, avoid the dinosaur circling the arena, and hit the 2 zippers near the end of the lap, making sure to release A for clean green boosts. Lap 3 mirrors lap 2, except this time our dinosaur friend drifts into my flight path. After a playful tap of Tip-Tup's horn, I guide him up and over the dinosaur, chain the final zippers, and claim golden balloon number 6. Once I clear Hot Top Volcano, my car is automatically taken to the first boss tour, where I face Tricky the Triceratops. In boss races, I still need to finish first, but now I also have to dodge his attacks and deal with hazards. I boost off the line with a blue start. If I stay directly in Tricky's path, he can stomp me flat, just like he does here. As the race goes on, trees will fall across the track, but these only drop if I'm behind him. If I stay out front, I can slip past before they hit the ground, as I do in this run. There are only two balloon types in boss races, red and blue, which leads to two strategies. I can hang back and use red balloons to nail Tricky with missiles and take the lead, or I can push ahead early and chain blue balloons to maintain my speed and create a comfortable gap. Off the start, I try to time a blue boost, but only manage an orange one. You don't have to be perfect to win this race. If I stay in front, I can pass the falling trees before they drop. I stick to the left side to avoid the rolling boulder that likes to cut across the path. I grab the first blue balloon and fire it immediately. From here I follow the main path until I spot the second blue balloon, using that boost to extend my lead even further. The track dips into a valley next, which lets me avoid the boulder again and grab another blue balloon. The next section is the trickiest part of the race. I stay left to get around the first tree, slip through the opening, and keep left to dodge the trees in the middle. After clearing those two, there's one last tree that's tough to avoid. I clip it here, but I still boost across the finish line in first place. After I take down Tricky, he immediately throws a new challenge my way. The Silver Coin Challenges. I have to replay all 4 tracks in Dino Domain, but this time I need to collect 8 hidden silver coins and still finish in first place. After beating Tricky for the first time, I head back into the hub and Taj suddenly appears saying, "I have something special for you." This is the car challenge, one of 3 times I'll have to race Taj around the island. I follow the red N64 flags through the log, stay on the yellow path, and keep my line clean. 2 more identical laps seal the win, and Taj rewards me with another golden balloon. With that done, I'm ready to start the Ancient Lake Silver Coin Challenge. After a blue boost start, I grab 3 bananas, my first coin, and a blue balloon, then head straight for the hidden key. Every world has one, and you'll need all of them for the TT amulet. Key secured. I pick up 2 more coins and cut through the pack, past Drumstick, Banjo, Timber, and Conker, grabbing another coin on the way. With 4 coins, I power up, grab coins 5 and 6, and zipper into first as the AI piles into the dinosaur. Lap 2 is cleanup. I pick up one of the remaining coins. Then on lap 3, I intentionally skip the zipper to line up the final one. 1 clean boost out of the turn, grab the last coin, and I cross the finish line with all 8. I blue boost into the first 2 bananas and scoop up the opening coin. Diddy zips past me, but I snag the second coin and give him a quick bump to retake the lead. With coin 3 secured, I take the longer route to sweep up more collectibles, spotting coin 4 on my left. Through the tunnel, I grab 2 more, then climb the hill for another coin and catch sight of 1 more just off to the side. Lap 2 starts clean, but I whiff the coin by the water even after hitting the zipper, so I cut across the rolling terrain to pick up the next one instead. By lap 3, I've built enough of a lead that I can skip the zipper entirely and drift into the water to collect the final coin. With the full set in hand and plenty of room behind me, I cruise to the finish without any pressure. For Jungle Falls, I don't boost off the line. I let the pack surge ahead so I can safely grab the first coin. I hit the zipper and pick up coin 2 on the left. If you clip the green balloon on the right, lining it up is even easier. I skip the zipper to grab the bridge coin, angling right to take it without falling in. I collect coins 4 and 5 before entering the tunnel. After passing Timber to move into 7th, I grab coin 6, then pick up coin 7 and use the boost inside the fossil to launch myself into 3rd. Since I've cleaned out all the coins on lap 1, the rest is just about winning. I pop a shield here, forcing Diddy to veer off rather than risk spinning out, which lets me slip into 2nd. A well-timed zipper puts me past Conker to end the lap in 1st. On lap 3, I chain my zippers, fire off the blue balloon boost, keep my shield active, and drop an oil slick as I hit the fossil zipper to lock in the victory. Hot Top Volcano's silver coins are straightforward. I blue boost off the line, grab the blue balloon, and swing left to pick up the first 2 coins. Coin 3 sits between the 4 bananas, and coin 4 is up on the ridge just after. I fly through the opening for coin 5, then grab coins 6 and 7 by hitting both zippers near the end of the lap. At the start of lap 2, I dip to the right to collect the final coin. From there, I hard bank into the right side of the caves to upgrade into a stronger blue boost and widen my lead. After that, it's just a matter of hitting the zippers, chaining blue balloons, and cruising to the finish. The rematch with Tricky comes next, and it plays out much like the first. I blue boost off the line and pick up the first 2 red balloons. Insurance, in case Tricky tries to slip past me. Since I'm out front, the falling trees never drop, so I can focus entirely on the course. I stay left to avoid the rolling boulder, grab the first blue balloon, and use it to build a little breathing room. When the track dips into the valley, I pick up another blue balloon, but I hold this one for the end of the race. I try to weave cleanly through the final cluster of trees, but I clip one on the way out. Even so, I stay on the track, fire off my boost, and keep a solid lead over Tricky. Crossing the finish line earns me the first piece of the Wizpig amulet. There are 4 pieces total, one for each world boss's second race, and this one marks the beginning. With Tricky taken care of, Dino Domain's trophy race is next. I drive up to the pedestal, and I'm in. The format is simple but intense. You run all 4 courses back to back in one continuous session. After each race, you earn points based on your placement. 9 for first, 7 for second, 5 for third, 3 for fourth, 1 for fifth, and 0 for sixth or worse. Rack up the highest total across all 4 races, and you walk away with the Gold Trophy of Champions. With the trophy race behind me, there's only one thing left, the challenge level, Fire Mountain. Instead of racing, my mission is to hatch 3 baby dinosaurs before my CPU rivals can beat me to it. I dive straight down to snag my first egg, and immediately bank toward my nest. As soon as I'm lined up, I tap Z to drop it in. The egg icon starts flashing. While it's blinking, anyone can swoop in and steal it right out of my nest. Only when the icon solidifies is the egg officially mine. I barrel into Pipsy's nest, snag one of her eggs, and rush it back to mine. As soon as I drop it in, I notice my second egg is gone. I dart over to Diddy's nest, swipe an egg, and deliver it straight to my nest. I race back to the center for another egg, but Diddy snatches it a split second before I arrive. I tail him and try to get in his nest, but I just can't get the angle right, crashing into it. Instead, I grab a fresh egg from the middle and drop it off, my third. I circle the arena, praying it solidifies, but it gets stolen before it locks in. Now it's desperation mode. I dive into Timber's nest, grab an egg, just ahead of Diddy. I clip the wall as he rockets past me, but I recover, cut across the map, and slam the egg into my nest. This time it solidifies, finally locking me into first place. Taj gives me the first piece of the TT amulet as a reward. Taj greets me with his second challenge, this time in the hovercraft. I follow the N64 flags to the right of the waterfall and slip through the opening behind it. The current guides me toward an opening with a green archway. The path eventually pushes me under the log and out to the far side of the island. I keep tracing the flags, passing the lighthouse on my left. I tap R here to hop and carve a tighter turn in the hovercraft. I botch it on lap 1, but nail it perfectly on lap 2. One clean lap later, I cross the finish line and earn Golden Balloon number 12. With Fire Mountain conquered and Dino Domain officially cleared, it's time to face the chill of our next world, the permanently frozen slopes of Snowflake Mountain. Here, I'll be taking on Everfrost Peak, Walrus Cove, Snowball Valley, and Frosty Village. 4 icy courses packed with tight turns, slippery shortcuts, and some of the most iconic music in the game. Back in the hub, I head straight to Taj and switch over to the plane. Then I bank toward the snow-covered tunnel, glide through the frosty opening, and slip right into the door marked with a big 2. Time to take on the mountain. Everfrost Peak requires 2 golden balloons, but I have 12, so I zoom right in. I fire off the line with a blue boost, fly around the tree, and hit the first zipper. A couple of easy bananas hover just above the water, so I scoop those up and snag a blue balloon on the way. I skip the next zipper to grab more bananas instead, then take the left path for 2 more, bringing me to 6. I try to dip low enough to hit the zipper on the ground, but I'm just a hair too high. No big deal. I upgrade my boost to blue, hit the next zipper cleanly, and blast into lap 2. Lap 2 starts strong with banana number 7. I bank hard left to grab 8, then glide over the water for 9. Inside the cave, I nail the zipper and stay right to pick up banana 10. This time, I'm low enough to snag the ground zipper, chaining it into another boost that fires me straight into the final lap. With a massive lead on lap 3, I shift to pure speed, prioritizing zippers and blue balloons to stretch the gap even further. I manage to stack 3 blues for a purple boost, and after hitting the final zipper, I unleash it to rocket across the finish line. Walrus Cove is next. I blue boost off the line, fend off a bump from Diddy, and snag a blue balloon. The icy stretch that follows gives me a free boost just by sliding across it. In this early section, I scoop up 3 bananas and a blue balloon, before tallying bananas 4 and 5. I hit the zipper and enter the tunnel with colorful lighting. I crest the hill cleanly to avoid the speed-killing water bounce, then take the faster left path with its zipper, grabbing bananas 6 and 7 along the way. The next 2 laps follow the same rhythm, and I cruise to an easy victory. I head straight into Snowball Valley, blue boost off the line, and immediately veer left into the shortcut. 2 blue balloons sit perfectly in my path, and I scoop them up as I rocket through the icy tunnel. I swing right to the zipper and time my boost perfectly, grabbing a shield balloon to plow through the snowballs. I line up for the next zipper and its blue balloon, but just miss the pickup. Lap 2 follows the same route, but this time I make better use of that zipper to grab the 2 bananas and the blue balloon on the left. At the end of the lap, I line up cleanly, hit the final zipper, and grab the blue balloon for extra speed. Lap 3 plays out the same way, and with everything flowing smoothly, I secure another victory. Frosty Village begins with a blue boost. I bump Diddy and hit the zipper to launch into first. I head right into the tunnel for bananas 2 and 3. I hug the right wall before hitting the zipper on the left. I grab a shield balloon for protection and chain it into the next 2 boosts. I scoop up 2 more bananas as I hit the last 2 zippers of the track. Lap 2 opens with bananas 6, 7, and 8. I steer around the oil slick near the zipper, top off my count at 10, and from there it's smooth sailing all the way to the finish. The boss door sits inside an igloo, a perfect touch for this snowy world. Inside waits Bluey the Walrus. I boost off the line and grab an early lead. This race uses the hovercraft, so I slide through the snow-covered course and steer into the cave beneath the giant Bluey head. I veer left first, then right. As soon as I spot the blue balloon, I tap R to hop and collect it. 7 rolling hills come next, and I guide tip-top over each one before lining up with another blue balloon to upgrade to a blue boost. When the track finally straightens out, I fire the boost and slip under the candy canes. A quick right, then a left, and it's a clean run to the bottom. I snag the final blue balloon and boost across the finish line. Time for the Everfrost Peak Silver Coin Challenge. I fire off a blue boost and head straight for the first coin. After hitting the zipper, I bank hard left for 2 bananas, then rise up to grab coin 2 before entering the cave. Coin 3 sits on the left path, and I swing high for coin 4, half the set collected, on lap 1. Lap 2 starts with me skipping the zipper to snag coin 5. I upgrade to a blue boost, hit the zipper, and take the right path for bananas 5 and 6 along with coin 6. I upgrade again to a purple boost, saving it for the final lap. Coins 7 and 8 sit just past the zipper on the right, and the only way to reach them is by taking the rainbow balloon. After picking them up, I spend the rest of the lap chaining zippers and end with an explosive purple boost across the line. Walrus Cove silver coins. Let's do this. I snag the first one just after the blue balloon. I ride up the ice and grab number 2 before I snatch all 3 bananas and a blue balloon. I pick up bananas 4 and 5, skip the zipper, and tap the brakes just enough to line up the third coin. Coin 4 sits on the right, and I hug that same side to cleanly scoop up coin 5. Coins 6 and 7 are tucked between the trees, so I slow down to make sure I nail both on the first lap. That drops me back to 6th, but I boost into 5th and nudge Timber out of the way to take 4th, tossing an oil slick behind me for good measure. The final coin is near the end of the track, so I push my way into 1st, then take the left path to scoop up coin 8. Lap 3 is all about control, smooth lines, clean boosts, and stretching my lead all the way to the finish. I dive straight into Snowball Valley. I give Diddy a quick bump so I can swipe the first coin. I swing to the right path. It's slower, but I need that second coin sitting on the left wall. I drop down, cut right, and pick up coin 3. I skip the zipper so I don't overshoot coin 4, then snag coin 5 on the right in the snowball section. One zipper later, I line up coin 6 on the left. A blue boost slingshots me into 5th, and I take the left path this time. I grab coin 7 and upgrade to a blue boost. I hit the zipper and try to throw up a shield, but a snowball clips me before it activates and knocks me backward. I recover, grab the final coin on the left, and settle into 4th. Another zipper puts me right past Bumper. I should boost past Crunch, but I try to muscle him instead, and he shoves me into the sidewall. I regroup, pass him properly, hit the next zipper, and fire off my boost. 2 bananas and a blue balloon later, I slip ahead of Diddy. One last zipper, one final burst, and I take the win. I take a quick break from the Snowflake Mountain Silver Coin Challenge to tackle Taj's final test. This time, I'm in the plane. I fly through the snow-covered opening and trace the same route I used in the hovercraft. Once I clear the rock formation, I bank hard to the right. This maneuver is much easier to pull off in the plane than in the hovercraft. 2 laps later, balloon number 20 is mine. I blitz off the line and snag Frosty Village's first silver coin, grab a blue balloon, and cut through the left opening for coin 2. I follow that path to the second house for coin 3 and my first banana. 3 more bananas in the tunnel set me up to zipper straight into coin 4. Coin 5 is on the left, and I use the next zipper to slip past Pipsy into second. I zipper again for coin 6 and scoop up coin 7 at the end of lap 1. On lap 2, I skip the zipper and take the right side opening for the final coin. From there, it's all about chaining zippers and getting my banana count to 10. Lap 3 is pure speed. I hit 5 zippers on the way to the win. With the silver coin challenge done, it's time for the Bluey Rematch. He's much faster now. Even with a blue boost, he's right behind me. By the time we reach the cave, he slips past and takes the lead. I stay on his tail through the first cave and over the rolling hills. On a couple of them, I catch just enough extra height to reel him back in. That's where I slip past him, grab the blue balloon, and boost to dodge the 3 snowballs, 2 coming from the right and 1 from the left, added just for this rematch. I cut through the second cave, but on the other side, I notice something different. 2 red balloons, but no blue balloon like in the first race. No matter, I keep pushing straight ahead and hold the lead all the way to the finish. With Bluey finally beaten again, I earn my second piece of the Wizpig amulet. Time for the trophy race. I blue boost off the line and start stacking bananas. I'm sitting behind Diddy and Bumper, but with 7 bananas already, I'm in great shape. Just as I zipper past Diddy, a homing missile nails me and knocks 2 bananas away. I grab 1 to climb back to 6 before finishing lap 1. Lap 2 goes my way. I snag 2 more bananas, upgrade to a homing missile, and fire it straight at Diddy. With 2 well-timed zippers, I slip ahead of him and pick up another homing missile. I hit the next zipper and send it after Bumper. Then lap 3 gets weird. I grab a banana and the game counts it as number 10 instead of 9. Moments later, Bumper smacks into the tree on the right, giving me the opening to pass him. I upgrade to a homing missile, just in case the badger finds a way around me again. Using the last 3 zippers, I seal the win. In Walrus Cove, I grab a blue balloon and boost up the ice. I take the left path and keep the momentum rolling all the way to my second straight victory. In Snowball Valley, I snag the 2 blue balloons at the start, hit the zipper, and fire off my boost. Oof! Right into the snowball. I dive into the igloo and finish a run with the final zipper. The CPU throws a wild curveball at me in Frosty Village. Look at this. 3 mines stacked right after the zipper. I hit 2 of them, but my lead is so big it barely matters. My bananas get halved from 8 to 4, but I settle back into my normal rhythm, hit my zippers, and sweep the trophy race. Icicle Pyramid is the challenge level for this world, but first I need the key. It's hidden in Snowball Valley, so that's where I head. I drop into 8th place right away, but winning isn't the goal here. After lap 1, I hang a left at the starting line, swing right, and grab the key tucked away in a small alcove. With the key secured, it's time for Icicle Pyramid. This one's an all-out brawl. I'm up against 3 CPU racers, and we all start with 8 bananas. There are plenty of power-ups scattered around, but the homing missile is the real difference maker. Every hit knocks off 2 bananas, and once someone hits 0, or takes 4 clean shots, they're out. My only objective? Be the last player standing. Icicle Pyramid's frosty corridors and its 3-tier layout, top, middle, and bottom, give me plenty of room to get creative. I like to grab a homing missile and hold Z, so the reticule appears when someone gets close. It's basically free intel. I see the target flicker on the right wall, follow it, and tag Conquer. I snag the shield balloon on the left in case he tries to fire back. Next, I finish off Diddy, though he manages to clip me once. Then, I nail Bumper with a homing missile and follow up with another red balloon to drop him to 4. I repeat the strategy and take the Badger out. One last homing missile takes down Conquer for the win. A second piece of the TT amulet is mine. Snowflake Mountain is complete, so it's time to head out to Sherbet Island. I'm on the summoning pad. Anytime I need Taj, I honk my horn here. I switch over to the plane and take off. I fly to the left of the waterfall and slip through the opening, then bank left at the lighthouse. The massive boulder marked with a 10 is the entrance to Sherbet Island. Palm trees and rolling blue waves open the way to Whale Bay, Crescent Island, Pirate Lagoon, and Treasure Caves. Whale Bay greets me with thundering waterfalls, and I catch a glimpse of them as I make the first turn. One of the coolest features of this course is the whale that swims alongside you. When it surfaces, I use its back to hop onto the ship, one of the best shortcuts in the track. I slide off to the left of the palm tree, hit the zipper, and stay tight on the right side to wrap up the lap. On lap 2, I nail a cleaner hop for a tighter turn, and run the same strategy on lap 3. Crescent Island's sandy coast is up next. I take the faster left path and chain the first 2 zippers right away. The third zipper bumps my banana count to 3, and the 5 bananas on the ship push me up to 10. I go for the shortcut, but I don't drop cleanly into the hole and end up taking it a bit clunky. Lap 2 goes much smoother. I drop straight down the hole and am able to perfectly power slide through the shortcut at the end. Lap 3 is more of the same, and that consistency carries me to the win. According to the game manual, Sherbet Island was once home to smugglers and pirates, and I like to think that bit of history is what inspired Pirate Lagoon's name. For this race, I'm back in the hovercraft with Tip Top, ready to skim across the water and dive into the island's choppy twists and turns. I skip the zipper to make the next section easier. I grab the blue balloon, hop to tighten my turn, hit the zipper, and clip the ramp to pop into the air before angling toward the line and firing my boost to straighten out. After the first zipper on lap 2, I hop turn into the second zipper and rocket straight between the sandcastle's turrets. Inside the cave, I throw up a shield and finish the lap the same way I handled the first. Lap 3 leads to balloon number 24. At the start of Treasure Caves, I stay left to scoop up the first 3 bananas, then drift right for 2 more. I snag another pair and hit the zipper. Inside the cave, I take the left zipper and sweep up all 3 bananas before cutting over to nail the zipper on the right. Laps 2 and 3 play out the same way. I focus on grabbing blue balloons and hitting every zipper so I can keep banking golden balloons. This area's head honcho is Bubbler the Octopus, and he's a real step up from Tricky and Bluey. Where those two relied on the environment to slow me down, Bubbler is a master of hazards, flooding the course with mines. Those logs in the water? They'll stop me dead if I get stuck, so timing is key. I hang back, dodge the mines, and grab red balloons to fire missiles at him. Once I get a homing missile, I fire away. It slows him just enough for me to snatch the lead until a log stops me cold. I boost into the red balloon and fire at Bubbler, but no luck. He drops a mine right as I'm about to pass. I'm able to recover and stay close. I acquire another homing missile and discharge it. Bam! I take the lead on the final lap. He only throws hazards behind him, so once I'm in front, the race gets a lot easier. I grab a blue boost and use it to coast to the finish line. I skip the first coin on Whale Bay's Silver Coin Challenge. It's easier to grab on a later lap. I collect my first coin of the run and pick up the shield. I snag two more as I slingshot into first, nabbing another right after. I grab coin 5 on the rock, get bumped to fourth by Banjo, and use the zipper to blast past him. I end the lap with 7 coins and a clean line for the one I skipped at the start. Diddy drops a bubble that traps Bumper, giving me the opening to take second. I nail the zipper and ride the whale up onto the ship, a shortcut that lets me overtake Diddy. On the final lap, I hit the left side of the zipper to avoid the oil slick. I upgrade to a mine and toss it behind me as I enter the next zipper. From there, it's smooth sailing all the way to the finish. Blue boosting off the line, I swing to the right for Crescent Island's first silver coin. From there, I cut toward the palm trees on the right to grab another. I hit the zipper here but miss all 3 bananas. The next coin is on the left, so I angle right as I collect it to stay on course for the ship. I snag 5 bananas on the deck along with coin 4. I wanted the 2 bananas afterward, but Timber and Conker had other ideas. I scoop up coin 5 on the left and coin 6 on the final shortcut. Heading into lap 2, I take the left path for coin 7, blitz past Conker, and grab the last coin before tussling with Timber. Now in second, I grab a red balloon, pass Diddy, and upgrade it into a homing missile. I line him up and take my shot. Back in first, I chain zippers to glory. Pirate Lagoon opens with the first coin on the left and the second just past the first zipper. I pick up coin 3, hop turn, and swing right for number 4 near the sandcastle. I grab a blue balloon, hit the zipper to scoop bananas 4 and 5 and coin 5, then collect coin 6, scrap with crunch for coin 7 and bananas 6 and 7, leaving the last coin for the lap's end. I start lap 2 with a blue boost, but I get hit from behind, cutting it short. I use the zipper to move into second. Then, I combine the next one with my magnet to get right on Diddy's heels. I pass him in the cave, take the ramp, and boost cleanly into lap 3. On the final lap, I drop an oil slick in front of the zipper, run a shield through the cave, and boost my way to the finish. On Treasure Caves, I surge into coin 1 and tally 5 bananas straight away. I zipper into coin 2, grab coin 3 on the right, and just miss another on the left. I get my 4th coin before boosting into lap 2. I nab an easy coin in front and secure coin 6, briefly hitting the brakes to avoid the rock structure. I accelerate into the next area and zipper into coin 7 before collecting the last one. On lap 3, I hit my zippers, accruing golden balloon number 29. Bubbler is a real pain the second time around. He's faster now, and his mines have been upgraded to bubbles that lock me in place for 2 full seconds. Timing is everything. If I drift too close when he launches them, I'll get sucked in. I let Bubbler bolt ahead at the start. It's much easier to avoid the bubbles when I'm trailing him. I slip between the first bubbles, stay left of the log, then cut right to dodge another. I carefully grab the red balloon, and with the middle of his 3 bubbles popping early, I get a clean lane through. I upgrade to a homing missile and tag him. Then I grab another and stay patient. I get close and blast a homing missile into him, passing him simultaneously. While in front, I don't have to worry about bubbles anymore. I snag the blue balloons and extend my lead. I make sure to seize a red balloon near the end, just in case he makes a late push. I cross the finish line, taking the win and the 3rd piece of the Wizpig amulet. Sherbet Island's trophy race is up next. I blue boost off the line and Diddy slips past me as we approach the weapon balloons. I use the magnet to lock onto him, hit the zipper, and use the whale and ship to pass him. From there, I never look back as I coast to victory. On Pirate Lagoon, I hit the zipper and Diddy comes out of nowhere. I pull ahead of the high-flying monkey, use a boost here to get my banana count to 5, and utilize the ramp at the end to my advantage. On lap 3, I bypass this oil slick and charge to the finish line. On Crescent Island, I collect 9 bananas in the first lap, breeze through the shortcut on lap 2, and take first once more. Treasure Caves is light work for Tip Top, leading to my 3rd Trophy of Champions. Sherbet Island's hidden key is found in Crescent Island. I boost off the line, take the zipper on the left path, and drive into the water on the left. Just ahead, there's an alcove on my right, and inside it sits the key to the challenge level. Darkwater Beach is this world's challenge level. All 4 of us are in hovercrafts, and the rules are the same as Icicle Pyramid. I take 2 reds at the start and blast Crunch. I stay on that part of the island and upgrade to another homing missile. I hold Z, wait until my reticule pops up, and nail Conquer. He retaliates immediately. I pick up another homing missile and wait for a clean shot. I tag Crunch again, dropping him to 4 bananas. I lock onto Conquer next, but switch targets at the last second to shave Diddy down to 6. Conquer swings around and nails me, knocking me to 4 bananas. I answer by hitting Diddy and then eliminate Crunch with back-to-back homing shots. I scoop up another missile and send it straight into Conquer. I reload instantly and finish off our squirrel pal with one more well-timed strike. With another missile in hand, I sweep the arena, wait until I clear the log, line up my shot, and take out Diddy for the win. With everyone wiped out, I cruise back to Taj and collect my 3rd piece of the TT amulet. 3 worlds down, 1 to go. It's time to find Dragon Forest. I head back to the hub and fly straight through the left waterfall to reveal the entrance. According to the developers, this is an almost medieval world where chivalry still lives. Windmill Plains, Greenwood Village, Boulder Canyon, and Haunted Woods await. Windmill Plains is a wide open flight across the countryside. I blue boost off the line, grab a blue balloon, and fire it through the windmill. I'm moving so fast that I blow right past the ground zipper, but I hit the air zipper and streak into the tunnel instead. Chaining the next 2 zippers slingshots me past the waterfall and deep into the back third of the course. I scoop up my 4th banana, hit another zipper, and wrap up lap 1. Lap 2 is all about speed. I pick up 6 more bananas and stretch my lead even further. On the final lap, I nail the ground zipper and leave a surprise for my adversaries on the way to the win. With 30 golden balloons, Greenwood Village is next. I boost off the line and beat Diddy to the first banana. I collect 5 more, pass Pipsy for second, and jet past Diddy into first. I finish the first lap with 7 bananas. On lap 2, I used a shortcut through the well, snagging bananas 8 and 9 and hitting the zipper on my way out. I grab banana 10 near the end of the course. On the final lap, I take the shortcut again and cruise across the finish in first. In Boulder Canyon, I blue boost off the line and grab my first banana. 3 balloons sit in the opening stretch, blue, green, blue, and I swing around the green so I can upgrade straight to a blue boost. I push it to purple, snag bananas 2 and 3, hit both zippers, and fire off the full boost. I take the left path and come out of the cave a little too wide, but I settle back in and finish the lap with 2 more bananas. On lap 2, I line things up cleanly enough to get another purple boost, which is crucial since I end up missing the second zipper here. On lap 3, I upgrade to a purple boost again, slip past a well-placed mine and an oil slick, and chain both zippers into my boost. This time, I exit the cave with a tight line, follow it up with another sharp turn past the log, and ride that momentum all the way to victory. Haunted Woods opens with a blue boost and 2 easy bananas. I snag a third, slip past Banjo and Conquer to move into second, and drop an oil slick that spins out the squirrel. A moment later I overtake Diddy, leave another slick behind me, and wrap up the first lap with 5 bananas. This is one of the easiest courses in the game for stocking up, and by the end of lap 2, I'm at 12. On lap 3, I hit the last zipper to fling Tip-Top to the finish line. Smokey the Dragon is the boss of this world, and like Bubbler, he's a step up from Tricky and Bluey. I'm in the plane for this one, and Smokey peppers the path with fireballs. Touching one sends me into a vicious spin out. I blue boost off the line and duck under the first fire hazard. He fires off 2 more to the sides, so I climb above them, then bank hard right to dodge the tricky one he drops in the center. The next stretch brings me to the windmill. I time the blades, slip through, and grab the blue balloon. Staying left avoids the fireball, and I follow Smokey into the next cavern. He sends 3 fireballs, and I stay to the middle. I stick to the upper left, and when I get even with him, I boost into the lead. I grab the next blue balloon to give me some breathing room. Laps 2 and 3 are much easier, no fireballs to deal with, so I snag the remaining blue balloons, widen my lead, and close out the win, unlocking the Dragon Forest Silver Coin Challenge. I boost off the line and fire my blue balloon straight through the windmill's center as a missile whistles high overhead. I grab a shield balloon, pick up coin 2 on the way into the cave, collect coin 3 inside, then hit the zipper and zoom right into coin 4. I climb for coin 5 and wrap up the first lap. On lap 2, I swing toward the left windmill to snag coin 6. Coin 7 sits in the waterfall. I try to hard bank right, but still clip the wall before counterbanking left to steady myself. I skip the final zipper so I can grab the last coin. Lap 3 is smooth sailing, and I finish with a big lead and an even bigger win. I blue boost off the line and steal the banana right out of Diddy's grasp. I skip the zipper so I can swing left for the first coin, then drift past the well and cut right to snag coin 2. I ease off the gas to grab coin 3 on the left, collect bananas 3 and 4, then swing right for coin 4 and left again for coin 5. I shoot through the first log, slow down, and take the left path through the second log, picking up 2 bananas and 2 more coins. I exit the log and drive straight into the final coin before chaining both zippers to close out lap 1. Lap 2 starts with the shortcut through the well. I keep my thumb on the A button to hit a purple boost. If I let go and get a green one, I'll overshoot it. I scoop up 2 bananas and hit the zipper inside, using the burst to climb into 5th and grab my 10th banana. A bump on timber pushes me into 4th as the lap ends. On lap 3, I tag Crunch with a missile, take the well again to slip past Pipsy, and use a magnet on Diddy to snatch first. I hit both zippers at the end and seal the win. Boulder Canyon's Silver Coin Challenge kicks off with a boost into a clean sweep of Banana 1, Coin 1, Banana 2, and Coin 2, all lined up on the left. I grab 2 more bananas and Coin 3 before the zipper, then stay left of the red balloon to snag Coin 4 and fire the zipper for extra speed. I take the right path with the green balloon, and once I exit, Coin 5 is waiting on the left. A quick zipper and hop turn push me through the end of lap 1 in first. Lap 2 is all about precision. I stay right to collect coin 6, hit both zippers, and blue boost to stretch my lead. I take the left path with the red balloon and scoop up the last 2 coins. On the final lap, I upgrade to a purple boost, nail both zippers, and let it fly. I don't turn tightly enough and bounce off the wall, but my lead is big enough that it doesn't matter. I coast across the finish line for the win. With 36 golden balloons, I'm ready to head into Haunted Woods, but its Silver Coin Challenge is locked behind 37. That means I must back out and track down Secret Balloon number 3 before I can continue. Since I enter Dragon Forest in the plane, I'm still airborne as I leave. I fly behind the door to Sherbet Island, bank left, and spot the hidden balloon floating above the water. With my 37th golden balloon secured, it's finally time to take on the Haunted Woods Silver Coin Challenge. I blue boost off the line and scoop up 3 bananas. After absorbing a few bumps from Banjo, I swing right to grab coins 1 and 2, then stay on that line for coin 3. Coin 4 sits between the green balloons, and despite Pipsy knocking into me, I manage to snag it. Coins 5 and 6 line the left side, and coin 7 waits just before the zippers. Lap 2 is straightforward. The main path leads me to the final coin. I thread past Bumper, Conker, and Diddy to take over first. Lap 3 gets messy. I dodge a mine, chain 2 zippers straight into another well-placed one, and then hit an oil slick for good measure. Even so, I catch the last zipper and blast across the finish line for the win. Smokey is tougher this time around, faster, meaner, and armed with even more fireballs. This is the first time he throws 4 of them in a diamond pattern. I climb to dodge the first wave, but I still crash into one on the way through. On my next attempt, I steer clear of the Diamond of Pain by hugging the northeast corner. I grab the blue balloon in the windmill and head into the first cave, where a new fireball on the left forces me to climb. As I chase him into the next cavern, he fires a 4-shot pattern. Top, middle, left, and right. I fly into the top one. Here, I drop low, bank slightly left, hug the northwest corner, and boost past Smokey, grabbing a blue balloon to widen the gap. Unlike the first race, his leftover fireballs linger as hazards even when I'm out in front. After 2 more laps of weaving through fireballs and chaining blue balloons, Smokey finally goes down. With his defeat, I claim the final piece of the Wizpig amulet, clearing the way for the Dragon Forest Trophy Race. I start Boulder Canyon in third, nudge Diddy aside, and watch Bumper get caught behind a log, giving me a clean lane into first. I hit both zippers to stretch my lead, then take the left path with the red balloon, but I botch the exit and bounce around before hop turning into lap 2. On my second lap, I upgrade to a purple boost and use the log to sling myself forward. By lap 3, I've got the rhythm down. I nail the cave exit and coast across the finish line in first. Greenwood Village opens with a brief brawl with Conker for the lead. I hit the zipper and dive straight into the well. With everyone breathing down my neck, I line up a perfect angle out of the log and nail both zippers at the end. 2 more clean laps just like that, and I walk away with 18 points in the trophy race standings. On Windmill Plains, I boost ahead as Crunch smacks the windmill and throw up a shield to keep timber off me. I hit the zipper, but the tiger slides past me. We go back and forth, trading spots before the next zipper. He passes me near the waterfall, but I edge ahead again with the zipper and add a blue balloon for insurance. I hit the last zipper and finish lap 1 in first. Laps 2 and 3 are similar as I lay hazards before air zippers and add speed with a banana count of 7 by the end. On Haunted Woods, I nab 3 bananas before speeding past Diddy into first. I collect a total of 8 bananas before flinging myself forward into lap 2. I burn rubber on the next 2 laps for my 4th Trophy of Champions. The Dragon Forest hidden key is tucked away in Boulder Canyon, and Rare earns some creativity points for this one. This bell raises the bridge, and if I boost up it, I can snag the key at the top and unlock the challenge level, Smokey Castle. Smokey Castle's entrance is tucked inside this tree. Here, I need to be the first player to drop 10 bananas into my treasure chest to earn the final piece of the TT amulet. Each player's home base is color-coded, though oddly, not to their usual colors. My route starts with the banana on the bridge. I grab it and swing left for a second. Since I can only carry 2 at a time, I tap the brakes to line up with my blue ramp and drive straight into my chest to deposit them. If the bridge banana isn't there, I immediately turn left for the first one and continue that way for the second. Sticking to that pattern secures the win and the last piece of the TT amulet. With full Wizpig and TT amulets in hand, I exit Dragon Forest. It's time for the showdown with Wizpig. Tip-Tup's proven his worth, and now it's all on me. I burst out of the waterfall, bank hard to the left, and line myself up to fly straight into the pig's mouth.
You can't beat me!
Wizpig isn't just the most demanding boss in Diddy Kong Racing, he's one of the most relentless foes on the N64. Even without a vehicle, he's terrifyingly fast. On the first attempt, I boost off the line and race over the bridge. I cross the log, hit the first zipper, and launch myself straight into a tree. On run 2, I make it safely across the log and hit the first zipper, but Wizpig's feet drag me back, killing my momentum. I stay upright, but I miss the second zipper and lose all chance of keeping pace. Run 3 is even worse. He shoves me into the left wall, then later knocks me straight into the water. On run 4, I finally string a few things together. I hit the first zipper, miss the second, connect with the third, then miss the fourth. It's progress, but it's not enough. On run 5, everything clicks. I blue boost off the line, cross the bridge, and hug the right side of the log. I nail the first zipper and take the lead. Just before zipper 2, Wizpig cuts in front of me, but I stay composed and hit the second and third zippers back to back. I reach the fourth just in time, settle for a purple boost, then hit zippers 5 and 6 to finish the lap in control. From here on out, discipline is key. There are no bananas in this race, so I can't increase my top speed, and the rain reduces both traction and maximum velocity. That makes technique everything. I rely on 2 core strategies, tapping A to manage acceleration, and letting go of A just before each zipper to trigger the green boost. I repeat that approach on laps 2 and 3, clean and consistent. By the end of the final lap, I've built a massive lead and crossed the line for the win. Wizpig, ever the sore loser, stomps his foot and rages at the outcome before disappearing. With the big bad finally gone, it's time to celebrate. Everyone is celebrating on the beach near the lighthouse except Banjo, Drumstick, and Titi. Conker, Crunch, Pipsy, Timber, and Taj are dancing. Tip Tup and Bumper are sprinting around, and Diddy buzzes overhead in his plane. Wizpig, hiding behind the lighthouse, bursts out and sneers. "Sorry to break the party, worms, but I had to say goodbye." Chaos erupts. Everyone scatters across the island as Wizpig's ship opens fire, blasting the beach before beaming up its fearless leader and disappearing into the sky. And just like that, the credits roll. All 10 racers appear on screen, immediately making curious players wonder if Drumstick and TT can be unlocked. The camera pans across familiar courses as the names scroll by. When it finally ends, 2 words appear on screen. The end? Followed by a mysterious magic code, Teeny Weenies, which unlocks small characters. But is it really the end? There's only one way to find out. I fly to the beach and head straight for the billboard. What once showed 4 question marks now displays the 4 trophies of champions. I honk at the sign to trigger the cutscene. What an unbelievable moment! This is one of many examples when exploration paid off on the N64. The lighthouse transforming into a rocket to blast me off into future Funland blew my mind as a 9-year-old. I'm going after Wizpig. Blast off! Future Funland begins with Spacedust Alley, but I only have 38 golden balloons, and the door requires 39 for entry. That means I need to grab secret balloon number 4 first. The 4th secret balloon is tucked away to the left of the Sherbet Island door. I fly out over the water to give myself room for an easier turnaround, then hard bank left, steer right at the log, and thread the gap between the 2 trees to capture it. Spacedust Alley is one of the best looking courses in the game. The colors are bright, beautiful, and futuristic. Purples, pinks, reds, blues, greens, and yellows blending into some of the most striking visuals I've ever seen. I stay low in the blue tunnel to avoid the electricity, then stick to the middle of the green section and fly as straight as possible to dodge the ship's weapons. After another stretch of electricity, I head right for the shortcut. The zipper launches me into 3 more bananas. This cavern can be a little tricky, so I hug the right side until I see the blue balloon. That's my cue to bank left. I straighten out, boost to the line, and finish the lap. On lap 2, I head to the ground for bananas 6, 7, and 8, grab a shield, and nail both zippers before collecting my 9th banana. I keep that momentum going and secure golden balloon number 40. The legendary David Wise composed the soundtrack, and Darkmoon Caverns is one of the best songs in the game. I grab an early lead and quickly push my banana count up to 5. I like to head right here and use my boost straight into the red balloon. Following the arrows, I scoop up a few more bananas. Now I'm sitting at 8. Similar to Walrus Cove, this level has sections where you automatically speed along, but instead of ice, they feel more like Hot Wheels tracks. I make a quick right after the red track and roll straight into lap 2. I stick to the right to hit the zipper and continue to burn rubber for the final 2 laps. Spaceport Alpha has good variety and challenge. I grab a missile and 3 bananas before climbing up to the zipper. Catching air, I breeze through the next section. The following area really ups the ante with waves of energy bolts firing in my direction. I take the left line, use a shield to get through the first half, then chain together blue balloons and a zipper to slip past the rest. From there, I head right through the 2 corridors, one bright blue, the other red with glass windows. On lap 2, a bolt nails me right after the zipper. I've built up enough of a lead to absorb the hit, and I collect 4 bananas to close out the lap. On lap 3, I burn 2 blue balloons to maintain my speed and cruise to the win. Star City welcomes me with a burst of color in its opening tunnel, and Diddy is on me right away. I trade a few bumps with him, then use the second zipper to pull ahead. The monorail overhead and the silver sphere are reminiscent of Disney World. From there, all the racers weave through downtown skyscrapers before blasting through one final tunnel to close out lap 1. I stock up on bananas, hit my zippers, and burn blue balloons to fly through the next 2 laps and secure the win. Future Funland is unique. Having already beaten Wizpig once, I go straight to the silver coin challenges. I blue boost off the line and dive down for 3 bananas, skipping the first 2 zippers to grab the first and second coins. I rise for coin 3 but get electrocuted twice in the process. I head right for coin 4, then take the long route to secure coin 5 before a shocking crash. I recover and pick up coin 6 at the end of the lap. I swing left of the ship for coin 7 and snag the final coin in the shortcut. I use the last lap to coast to victory. I get my boost and head right for coin number 1. Coin 2 sits on the left after the zipper. I take another right to snag coins 3 and 4 and find 5 between the 2 stone spikes. Coin 6 is on the left just after the next tunnel. Coin 7 sits just before the first speed loop, but it slips past me. Coin 8 is positioned ahead of the second speed loop, and I come up short there as well. On lap 2, I make sure to collect both of those coins, then sprint through the final lap, dodging a pesky mine right at the finish. I bump Diddy and Pipsy to hold my line and grab the first coin. Coin 2 is on the ground to the left, and coin 3 is tucked inside the air duct. I spot coin 4 too late, dive for it, and realize I won't make the pickup. I throw up a shield and grab coin 5 on the left. After hitting the zipper, I climb for coin 7, then scoop up coin 8 at the start of the red corridor. On lap 2, I clean up coin 4 and coin 6 to complete the set. I fire a missile at Diddy to take second, setting up a showdown with Timber on the final lap. I'm right on his heels at the zipper, pull a green boost while he gets purple, yet he somehow hangs on to the lead. I thread the air duct cleanly to pass the Tiger, then use a shield and blue balloons to seal the win. Up next is Star City. I grab the first coin after the second zipper, then take coin 2 just before the silver sphere. Coin 3 sits to the right of the next zipper. Coins 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all packed into the downtown section. I snag coin 8 before the final tunnel and slip past Diddy right at the end of lap 1. On lap 2, I build up to 10 bananas to max out my speed, then cruise through the final lap for the win. Tip Tup rolls through the TT and Wizpig doors, ready for the rematch. My foe busts out of the rock wall on his rocket, loops behind the start sign in style, then meets me at the line and sneers, "Well, looky here, it's the little worm." He's not as tough this time around, but he still throws plenty of obstacles my way. Right from the start, the space rocks set the tone. The first rotates counterclockwise, the second clockwise, and when you add in the pillars and constant energy bolts, this opening section is immediately punishing. I thread the openings for the red balloons up, then instantly down. I fire a homing missile and burn a blue balloon on the exit, only to lose it all when his ship shoots me down. On the next run, I take a hit right out of the gate and don't clear the opening cleanly. The ship tags me again and I ricochet off the wall. This time, I'm hit early once more, and a space rock shoves me into the wall. I stay composed, land a homing missile, and boost past the ship. The electricity always catches him here. In the next room, energy bolts fire non-stop, and I take the risk, boosting through without taking a hit. On lap 2, I get clipped by the brutal combination of Space Rock, Energy Bolt, and Pillar. I recover, tag him with another homing missile, and boost to close the gap. I pop a shield to survive the room packed with energy bolts. On lap 3, it all falls apart when a Space Rock slows me to a crawl. I blue boost off the line, hugging the left side of the rocks and pillars. I glide beneath the fourth rock, weaving cleanly through each opening, and upgrade to a homing missile just to be safe. I grab the blue balloon and fire off my boost, then snag the next one while keeping my pace steady. Banking hard left, I dodge a looming pillar, then surge through the straightaway. I grab the shield and cruise through the room completely unscathed. Laps 2 and 3 follow the same rhythm. Wizpig never pulls ahead, and I soar to victory. Wizpig shakes his head in total disbelief. Sparks flare from his rocket before it blasts him off into space. A perfect cutscene showing him anxious, scared, and completely out of control as his rocket falls apart. A full celebration breaks out. Wizpig's head has been replaced by a golden visage of Taj the genie, while Tip Top, Bumper, Taj, Banjo, and Crunch dance together in a conga line. Tricky and his family are partying too, with Pipsy riding the smaller pink Triceratops. We get a fantastic montage, Drumstick soaring in his plane, Conker blasting past TT and Bluey in his car, Timber riding Smokey, and Diddy flying overhead in his plane. Next, we get a cutscene of Wizpig's ship, paired with his familiar, menacing laugh. Then, the credits roll. To be continued flashes on screen, and I'm rewarded with a new magic code, Time to Lose, unlocking Ultimate AI. And then comes one of the coolest features in the game. Every course is listed alongside the developer's best times, a perfect reminder of just how much replayability this game has. The adventure continues. After my second victory over Wizpig, a new mode unlocks, Adventure 2. This time, I'm chasing platinum balloons instead of gold. Every track is mirrored, the silver coins are tucked into trickier spots, and the CPU racers are far more aggressive, while the core structure of adventure mode remains intact. I go up the ramp and grab secret balloon number 1, then head into Dino Domain. I blue boost off the line, snag 3 bananas at the start, hit the zipper, and climb to 6. I boost under the dinosaur and finish the lap with 8 bananas. 2 more laps like that, and I cruise to victory. On Fossil Canyon, I boost into 2 bananas and I'm on my way. I take the second zipper instead of the 4 bananas beside it, looping around to grab 2 more. On laps 2 and 3, I use the shortcut and snag platinum balloon number 3. Jungle Falls starts with a blue boost into the first zipper. I grab a blue balloon, hit the next zipper, and boost straight into a shield. I nail another zipper, activate a second shield, then use the zipper in the fossil. Repeating that on laps 2 and 3 has me nearly lapping Crunch for another win. Next, I switch to the plane and snag secret balloon number 2 from the cliffside ledge near Wizpig's head. I grab both blue balloons at the start of Hot Top Volcano as a missile streaks by me. I dive into the cave and snag all 3 bananas, tack on another, then boost into the zipper for more speed. I shoot through the opening and hit the final 2 zippers to close out the opening lap. 2 more laps like that, and it's time to take on Tricky. I blue boost off the line and mash A to grab the lead. I take 2 red balloons for a homing missile with him glued to my tail, then snag the first blue balloon to open some space. From there, I upgrade to a purple boost, dodge the trees, and blast through the finish line. Taj is back with his car challenge. I blue boost off the line and follow the path around the island. At the end of lap 3, I claim my prize. My first silver coin challenge of Adventure 2 is, of course, Ancient Lake. The first coin sits on the left. I grab a blue balloon, then scoop up coins 2, 3, and 4 before hitting the zipper. I collect coin 5, upgrade to a blue boost, and spot coin 6 tucked on the left. Coin 7 is just ahead. I fire the boost to close the gap on Diddy, but just miss coin 8. On lap 2, I missed the final coin again, but I used the last zipper to chain into my boost, surge past Diddy, and take the lead. On the final lap, I skipped the last zipper altogether, line up coin 8 instead, and blue boost across the finish line. I boost off the line, cutting ahead of Diddy and Banjo to grab coin 1 on the left. Conker slips past me as I slide off the road. I snatch coins 2 and 3 on the right, but Pipsy zooms by, dropping me to 5th. I take the shortcut for coin 4, nail Conker with a homing missile, and scoop up coin 5 in the tunnel. Just before grabbing coin 6, I get hit from behind. Now I'm in last. I swing wide on the left for coin 7 and ride my boost to finish the lap in 4th place. On lap 2, I chain the first 3 zippers to climb into 2nd, upgrade to a homing missile, and blast Banjo out of the way, surging into 1st. This time, I take the right path for the final coin. On lap 3, I don't look back, keeping my lead all the way to victory. I let the rest of the racers take off so I can grab the first coin in Jungle Falls. From there, I hit the first zipper to get back into the fight. I use the next zipper to line up my second coin, then boost straight into the third. I hit another zipper to slip past Conker into first, grab another coin, and swing around the fossil to end the opening lap with 5 coins. On lap 2, I pick up the coin on the bridge. On the final lap, I use the zipper to claim my 7th coin, then snag the last coin inside the fossil to seal the win. I boost ahead of Diddy Kong and Hot Top Volcano, flying left to grab the first coin. I bank hard right, straighten out through the tunnel, and snag a blue balloon. I fly straight into coin 2 and spot coin 3 in the cavern. I collect coins 4 and 5 in the next section, then grab coin 6 before the opening. I dip under the first zipper to line up coin 7 and boost straight into coin 8. On lap 2, I raise my banana count to 7 and blue boost to close in on Timber, then hit the zipper to pass him. I chain the final 2 zippers to move into first. One more lap of brilliance carries me to victory. It's tricky time. I grab 2 red balloons just in case he sneaks past me. I manage to stay ahead and fire off a blue balloon to widen the gap. I snag another blue balloon under the boulder, weave through the trees, and boost across the finish line to claim the first piece of the Wizpig amulet. The trophy race is next. I employ the same strategies. Collect bananas, hit my zippers, and use blue balloons in Ancient Lake. Use the shortcut and the rolling path on the right in Fossil Canyon. Use zippers, blue balloons, and shields in Jungle Falls, and use blue boosts and the zippers at the end in Hot Top Volcano. Trophy of Champions number 1 acquired. Back to Ancient Lake for the Dino Domain hidden key. I head up the ramp, grab the key, and unlock Fire Mountain. I blue boost off the line, snag an egg from the central lava pit, and fly it straight back to my nest. Next, I head to Banjo's nest and steal an egg, but someone nabs one from my nest, keeping me stuck at 1. I trail Diddy, watch him drop an egg into his nest, and immediately swipe it for egg number 2. I rush back to the central lava pit and place a 3rd egg in my nest, but it gets stolen again. This time, I steal Conker's 2nd egg, locking in my first piece of the TT amulet. Taj tests my skills in the hovercraft, but the genie is no match for me. The key tips here are staying to the right of the waterfall at the start to line up the cave entrance, and using a hop turn near the lighthouse to glide cleanly through the opening. Platinum Balloon number 12 is my reward. Dino Domain is complete and it's on to Everfrost Peak. I blue boost off the line, hit the zipper into first, and bank right to grab a couple of bananas. Later in the lap, I build my banana count to 7 and chain a zipper into a blue boost to blast across the line. 2 more clean laps carry me to victory. I take a bump from Diddy but still get out of the gate in front. I grab the shield, slide up the ice, pass through the colored tunnel, and clear the water cleanly over the snow hills at the end of the lap. I take the right path for the zipper and an extra banana. By lap 3, I've built a massive lead and coast to victory. Crunch and Banjo close in from both sides, but I boost ahead of them. I take the right path, snag 2 blue balloons, hit the zipper, and blast through a shield, activating it immediately to block the snowballs. I shoot through the igloo, hit the zipper, and cross into lap 2. I take first and secure another platinum balloon. Frosty Village starts with Diddy cutting across to take the lead. I snag a blue balloon, use it to close the gap, and pass him on the hill. I hold the lead and build my banana count to 7 by the end of the lap. On the final lap, I chain the zippers and drop a mine for anyone chasing as I cruise to the win. I boost ahead of Bluey with him right on my tail and dive into the cave. I hop to snag a blue balloon and fire it but smack into a tree. I grab another and use it to stretch my lead heading into the next cave. One more blue balloon seals the win. I blue boost off the line and head for the first coin to the right of the tree. I stay right, then bank hard left for coin 2. I dive low to grab coin 3, pick up coin 4 just past the red balloons, and skip the zipper to collect 2 extra bananas. Coin 5 sits to the left of the next tree, with coin 6 waiting ahead on the right. On lap 2, I bank right for coin 7 and take the left path for the final coin. I move into first and chain a zipper into a purple boost to rocket into the final lap. I stick to the same approach on lap 3 and cruise to victory. In Walrus Cove, I let the rest of the pack pull away to make grabbing the first coin easier. I fire a blue balloon to get back into the race. The second coin sits on top of the ice in the center. I scoop up 3 bananas, then hit the left zipper straight into coin 3. Coin 4 is on the left inside the tunnel, along with 3 more bananas to push my count to 8. Just left of the next zipper, a snowbank hides coin 5. I slow down to secure coin 6, then take the left route to grab coin 7. On lap 2, I pass Pipsy, Timber, and Conquer. I take the right path for the shortcut and the final coin, finishing the lap in third. On the final lap, I blow past Crunch and immediately throw up a shield for protection. I slide up the ice and chain a zipper into a boost to surge past Bumper into first. I take the shortcut one last time to seal the victory. I blue boost off the line and surge past Crunch and Diddy to grab the first coin. I scoop up 5 bananas and collect coin number 2. I skip the zipper to line up coin 3, then head left for coin 4. Inside the igloo, I bypass the zipper again to grab coin 5 on the left. On lap 2, I slow down near the frozen pond to secure coin 6, snag coin 7 by the arrow, and head right for the final coin. On the final lap, I hit the zipper and fire my purple boost to blast past Diddy and Bumper. A snowball rolls over me, but it flattens Crunch too. I battle him to the zipper and sprint to the line for the win. Taj tests my flying skills in the plane challenge. I lift off towards Snowflake Mountain, follow the flags beneath the log, then bank hard right to slip cleanly through the opening and sprint to the end of the course. 2 more laps just like that, and I lock in Platinum Balloon number 20. In Frosty Village, I loop around the start line to grab the first 2 coins. I pick up 3 bananas, stay centered for coin 3, then collect coin 4 in the village at the bottom of the hill. I snag 3 more bananas, swing right of the shield balloon for coin 5, and hit the next 2 zippers to rejoin the main path. I use the following zipper to grab coin 6 and end the lap in 7th. On lap 2, I pass Conquer and Diddy and scoop up coin 7 just before the cave. Exiting the tunnel, I veer left for the final coin and use the zipper to jump up to 4th. I overtake Timber at the end of the lap and settle into 3rd. On the final lap, I zip past Bumper, then use the last 2 zippers to pass Pipsy and take the win. Bluey is tougher this time around. I blue boost off the line and make a beeline for the red balloon, but he surges ahead with a burst of speed as we enter the cave. I fire the missile and briefly take the lead before he claws his way back in front. We trade positions over the rolling hills and I boost past him while dodging the snowballs. With Bluey right on my tail, I hold my line and surge across the finish, claiming the second piece of the Wizpig amulet. Now for the Snowflake Mountain Trophy Race. I upgrade to a purple boost and combine it with the zipper at the end of lap 1. Banjo gets stuck behind this tree and I'm able to get into first. At the end of lap 3, I use a blue boost, hit the zipper, and top it off with a boost to the finish line. In Walrus Cove, I chain the zippers with my boosts and take the right-hand shortcut, carrying that momentum all the way to victory. In Snowball Valley, I boost past Diddy and take the right side shortcut. I spend the lap building my banana count, hitting the zippers, firing off boosts, and dodging snowballs to finish in first. 2 more laps just like that carry me straight to victory. In Frosty Village, I grab a blue balloon, hit the zipper, and fire off the boost, blasting past Bumper, Diddy, and Banjo into first. From there, I never look back, locking in my 4th straight win and my 2nd Trophy of Champions. The hidden key to unlock Icicle Pyramid is in Snowball Valley. I head right at the start, take a left at the orange fence, and grab the key tucked away in the alcove. I open Icicle Pyramid by firing a missile at Crunch, but I'm late and it screams past him into the wall. I quickly upgrade to a homing missile and drop down to the bottom floor, lock onto a target, and knock Crunch down to 6 bananas. I grab another homing missile and take Diddy down a peg, then snag a third and tag Conker. Fireworks explode everywhere. Diddy nails Conker, Conker strikes me, and Diddy finishes him off. I pick up yet another homing missile and bring Diddy down to 4 bananas. I hit Diddy again and make my escape, whip around to tag Crunch, then grab one final homing missile. I move to the center of the arena, let it fly, and claim my second piece of the TT amulet. Whale Bay opens with a blue boost. I hold the lead after a bump from Diddy, but Bumper slips past me. I hit the zipper to reclaim first, ride the whale to take the ship shortcut, and blast through the final zipper to close out lap 1 in front. 2 more laps just like that carry me to victory. I boost off the line at Crescent Island, take the right path, and nail the zipper for extra speed. I wrap up the lap with 7 bananas and cleanly hit the shortcut at the end. 2 laps later, I cruise to another victory. In Pirate Lagoon, I slip past Conker just before the cave and never look back, locking in Platinum Balloon number 24. I open Treasure Caves with a blue boost, quickly collecting 5 bananas. Banjo blasts across my nose, but I snag another banana and hit a zipper to surge past the bear. 2 bananas later, I wrap up the lap in first. I claim Platinum Balloon number 25 at the finish. I let Bubbler go at the start, choosing not to boost. I upgrade to a homing missile and nail the Octopus, then grab another and tag Bubbler, sliding past him on the right. From there, his spiked mines are no longer a threat, and I cruise to the win. I blue boost off the line in Whale Bay and head straight for the first coin. I hop turn right, grab 2 bananas, then scoop up coin 2 before nabbing coin 3 just ahead of the zipper. Pipsy shoves me aside, but I stay left to collect coin 4 through the zipper. I build my banana count to 5 and snag coin 5 on the beach, along with bananas 6 and 7. Coin 6 waits at the end of lap 1. On lap 2, I grab coin 7 and a shield balloon, pop the shield, and zipper onto the whale. I pick up 2 more bananas and the final coin on the ship. I'm sitting in 4th, tucked right behind Conker and Bumper. On the final lap, I zipper past both of them, but I overcook the turn and they slip back ahead. I stay patient, hit the zipper toward the ship in 4th, and the shortcut launches me past Conker, Bumper, and Diddy into 1st. I nail the last zipper and coast across the finish line. I blue boost off the line and immediately head right for coin 1. I take the left path and bump Banjo just enough to hold my line for coin 2, then stay right to scoop up coins 3 and 4. After the zipper, I grab coin 5 on the left and angle toward the ship. Coin 6 sits on the deck, coin 7 waits just after the ship, and I use the zipper to snag the final coin before finishing lap 1. With the coins collected, it's time to hunt down the pack. Chaining the zippers, I climb to 4th by the ship and use the shortcut to land right on Diddy's tail heading into the final lap. I fire a missile to take him out, then use the next 2 zippers to pass Conker and Timber. From there, I maintain my lead all the way to victory. On Pirate Lagoon, I nail the starting boost and head left to grab the first 3 coins, setting the tone early for a clean, controlled run. I cut toward the Sandcastle Cave, pop my shield inside to spin out Conker, and collect coin 4. Coin 5 sits just after the zipper, and coin 6 is on the beach beyond the weapon balloons. I miss coin 7 and intentionally skip the zipper so I can collect the final coin before boosting past Conker and Crunch to take the lead. On lap 2, I hit a zipper into a wide turn and Crunch slips by. I grab the missing coin and move back into 1st before lap 3. On the final lap, I seal the victory. Treasure Caves opens with a blue boost, letting me scoop up 2 silver coins and 4 of the 5 bananas right away. Coins 3 and 4 sit on the left, then I cross over to grab coin 5 on the right and zipper toward coin 6 on the left. Coin 7 waits on the right at the end of the lap. I run side by side with Diddy and fire a missile into Conker, then hit the zipper to surge ahead of the monkey. I use the next zipper to collect the final coin on the left, build my banana count to 9, and zipper straight into the final lap. From there, I stay in control and lock down Platinum Balloon number 29. I let Bubbler take the lead at the start. The octopus uses bubbles, which prove trickier than the spikes from our first matchup. By the end of the first lap, I upgrade to a homing missile and nail him, snagging a red balloon immediately after. On the second lap, I fire another homing missile into him, then launch a single missile at the start of the final lap to slip past. From there, I focus on a clean line and cruise to victory. Bubbler congratulates me with one of my favorite lines in the game. Well done, shrimp. 3 pieces of the Wizpig amulet down. 1 to go. Trophy race time. On Whale Bay, I use the whale and the ship on every lap to trounce the competition. On Pirate Lagoon, hop turns, plus smart use of the zipper and the ramp near the end of the lap are my ticket to victory. At Crescent Island, I take the right side path and use the shortcut at the end to secure the win. Finally, Treasure Caves is all about scooping up bananas and chaining zippers with blue balloons, sealing the win and earning my 3rd Trophy of Champions. Sherbet Island's hidden key is found in Crescent Island. I take the right path, hit the zipper, and dive into the water. After floating forward for a bit, I snag the key tucked away in the alcove on the left. Darkwater Beach is up next. I upgrade to a homing missile and tag Diddy, then beat Timber to the red balloon and knock him down to 4 bananas. I hit Diddy again, take a hit from behind, and finish him off. Next, I eliminate Timber, setting up a head-to-head with Conker. The squirrel has the edge, 8 bananas to 6. I fire a missile to bring him down to 6, launch another to drop him to 4, then land a homing missile. One final single missile seals the win and the 3rd piece of the TT amulet. The Dragon Forest courses are up next, kicking off with Windmill Plains. I grab a blue balloon, blast into first, then scoop up a shield and pop it with the pack glued to my tail. I hit the final zipper and slam the door on the lap in first. 2 more laps of pure control, and the win is mine. I blitz past Diddy and Crunch in Greenwood Village, then cut toward the well, grabbing the 2 bananas inside before zooming ahead for 2 more. I scoop up another pair of bananas and use the final 2 zippers to stretch my lead. Another win locks in Platinum Balloon number 31. In Boulder Canyon, I upgrade to a purple boost and bump my banana count up to 3. I miss the second zipper and Bumper surges past. He gets stuck on a log and I capitalize. I grab 2 more bananas and close out the lap in first. From there, I hold the lead all the way to Platinum Balloon 32. I start Haunted Woods with 3 bananas and chain 2 zippers to blast past Diddy, Banjo, Bumper, and Conker, but I slam into the wall, letting them slip by. I recover quickly, fly past Banjo, then zipper past Diddy, Bumper, and Conker to retake the lead. Over the next 2 laps, I hit my zippers, drop spiked mine surprises for my rivals, dodge their well-placed hazards, and sprint to victory. I duck under Smokey's first fireball, rise above the next 2, stay high over the 3rd, and grab the blue balloon. I dodge the next shot, dip low, and fire off the boost to take the lead. He's still right on top of me, so I pop another blue balloon to create some breathing room. When he's close, I can hear him exhaling fireballs in the flap of his wings. Once those sounds fade, I know I've finally opened a gap. From there, I protect the lead, grabbing and burning blue balloons whenever I can to seal the victory. The Windmill Plains Silver Coin Challenge opens with a blue boost off the line. I head right for coin 1, bank left for coin 2, then get back on course. Coin 3 sits just before the cave. I climb high for coin 4, snag coin 5 on the left, and grab coin 6 beside the haystack. Coin 7 is dead center near the end of the lap. I cross the line in 4th, knowing I've got work to do. I get my wheels down for the zipper, activate a shield, and hit another zipper to start closing the gap. I fly past the haystack on the right. I remember there's a coin there, but not its exact spot. Now that I've seen it, I know I can grab it on lap 3. With a rhythm of blue balloon, zipper, blue balloon, zipper, I reel in bumper heading into lap 3. I boost and hit the ground zipper to pass him, chain another zipper onto Crunch's tail, grab the final coin, and start hunting the Kremlin. I combine the next zipper with a blue balloon to finally get by him. That leaves Diddy. One last zipper carries me past him, and I hang on for the win. I blue boost off the line in Greenwood Village and beat Diddy and Crunch to the first banana. I skip the zipper and grab coin 1 on the right, then slow down just enough to secure coin 2. I pick up 2 more bananas and sweep left for coins 3 and 4, grabbing a 4th banana along the way. Coin 5 sits on the grass near the tree, a tricky snag, but I line it up cleanly. Coin 6 is on the right, and another right turn leads me to coin 7 and 2 more bananas. I finish the lap with 7 coins and 7 bananas. On lap 2, I dip into the well for the final coin and 2 more bananas and burst out straight into Banjo. He holds me up briefly, but I muscle past him and blast by bumper to move into 4th. I grab my 10th banana, glued to Diddy's tail heading into the final lap. I bump both Diddy and Crunch to lock in 2nd place. Using the well and the next zipper, I surge past Timber, only for him to sneak by again moments later. I nail the final 2 zippers with clean green boosts and bring it home. The Boulder Canyon Silver Coin Challenge is up next. I snag banana 1 and coin 1 right away, then scoop up coins 2 and 3 at the bottom of the waterway. Coin 4 is a tricky grab to the right of the zipper, but I nail it and boost my way back into the race. Coin 5 comes just after the red balloon, and coin 6 is inside the tunnel. I miss coin 7, but grab coin 8 along with 2 bananas. I thread my way around the log and finish the first lap in 7th. On lap 2, I pass Crunch, Timber, and Banjo to move into 4th. I fire off a purple boost and use the zippers to close the gap on 3rd. I'm able to snag coin 7 and then pass Diddy and Bumper, both of whom get stuck behind the spinning log. On the final lap, I chase down Conquer, make the pass, and hop turn my way across the finish line to seal the victory. With only 36 platinum balloons, it's time to grab secret balloon number 3. I find it floating above the water to the left of the Sherbet Island entrance. With that secured, it's time to head to the Haunted Woods Silver Coin Challenge. I blue boost off the line and grab 3 bananas. I head left to collect the first 2 coins, then catch back up with the pack. I pick up 2 more bananas and snag coin 3 on the left. Coins 4 and 5 sit further down the path, with coin 6 waiting at the end of the first lap. On lap 2, I grab coin 7 on the right, then coin 8, before passing Timber, Crunch, Diddy, Pipsy, and Banjo. Banjo blasts back in front moments later. I pass him on lap 3, chase down Conquer and Bumper, and take the lead. I hit the first of the final 2 zippers and rush to the line for platinum balloon number 38. I blue boost off the line, duck under Smokey's first fireball, bank right around his second, stay low, and slip through the diamond pattern in the southwest corner. I bank right again, grab the blue balloon in the windmill, dodge a few more fireballs, and use my boost to pull ahead. The dragon stays hot on my tail, so I fire off another boost to create some breathing room. On lap 2, I avoid his lingering hazards and upgrade to a blue boost to extend my lead. On lap 3, I get bold, snag the blue balloon in the cavern, upgrade to a purple boost, and rocket across the finish line to claim the final piece of the Wizpig amulet. First place finishes on Boulder Canyon, Greenwood Village, Windmill Plains, and Haunted Woods earn me the final Trophy of Champions. The Dragon Forest hidden key is in Boulder Canyon. I ring the bell, head up the bridge, and claim the key. In Smokey Castle, I grab 2 bananas at a time, either on the bridge or along the left-hand path. After collecting 10, I claim the final piece of the TT amulet. Time to take down the big bad. I blue boost off the line and rocket across the bridge. Wizpig bumps me forward, but I hit the first zipper right after the log. I nail the next one, then chain the 3rd and 4th zippers with a purple boost to stay on track, finishing the lap with green boosts on the final 2. The next 2 laps follow the same pace, and I streak across the finish line in first. The gang throws a party to celebrate Wizpig's defeat. But our adversary crashes the festivities, ordering his ship to attack before flying off. Then the credits roll. The words, "The End," pop up, and this time I unlock the Opposites Attract magic code. All balloons are rainbow. I fly over to the sign by the lighthouse, give the horn a quick honk, and the cutscene kicks in. 3, 2, 1, it's time to blast off to future Funland. I roll up to the entrance of Spacedust Alley, but I'm one platinum balloon short. So I fly back to the beach and claim secret balloon number 4. I blue boost off the line and snag the first 3 bananas. Banjo clips me, but I still hit both zippers with clean green boosts. I fire up the magnet to reel him in, only for him to boost away. I cut through the shortcut, scoop up 3 more bananas, and take the lead. At the blue balloon, I bank right, grab another, and finish the lap in first. 2 more laps just like that seal the victory. In Darkmoon Caverns, I collect 3 bananas and nail the first zipper. I snag 2 more bananas and pop a shield as Pipsy flies past me, only to get stuck moments later. I grab 2 more bananas, rocket through the tracks, and carry a slim lead into lap 2. By lap 3, I take the win with the pack breathing down my neck. I blue boost off the line, snag 3 bananas, and climb to the first zipper in Spaceport Alpha. I thread the air duct cleaner than Pipsy, pop a shield to shrug off the energy bolts, and chain a boost into the zipper to stretch my lead. I repeat the same strategy for 2 more laps and lock in the win. I boost past Bumper and Diddy, nail the next 2 zippers, and pop a shield at the start of Star City. I ride the downtown zippers and build my banana count to 8 by the end of lap 1. By the final lap, I have a massive lead and cruise to Platinum Balloon number 43. Time for the Silver Coin Challenge with Spacedust Alley up first. I grab 2 bananas and the first coin on the left, nail the second zipper, then drop down for coin 2 and scoop up coin 3 on the right. I slow it down to glide into coin 4 on the right and snag my third banana. I take the long route to collect bananas 4 and 5 along with coin 5. Just after the blue balloon, I stay left for coin 6, try to straighten out, and hit a pillar. I grab a blue balloon and boost over the line, finishing lap 1 in 6th. On lap 2, I fly past Timber, hit the zipper, and rocket by Crunch, Banjo, Diddy, and Bumper to take the lead. I snag 3 more bananas and grab coin 7 on the left. After the electricity, I head right to collect the final coin, take the shortcut, and use blue balloons to climb into second by the end of the lap. Bumper slams into a tree, opening the door for me to hit the zipper and blast past him. I take the shortcut one last time and seal the victory. On Darkmoon Caverns, I managed to collect 1 of 3 bananas, snag the first coin, and hit the opening zipper. I grab coin 2 on the right and coin 3 before the next zipper, then pop a shield to spin out Crunch, but the Kremling blocks my path to the next coin. Coin 5 sits on the following zipper, coin 6 is near the one after that, and I fight my way through the pack. I scoop up coins 7 and 8 and finish the lap glued to Conker's tail in second. On lap 2, I zipper past the squirrel and spin him out with my shield, but I still can't grab coin 4. On the final lap, Timber blasts past me as I finally collect coin 4 for a total of 8. I hit the zipper, blow by him, and take the win. The Spaceport Alpha Silver Coin Challenge opens with a blue boost straight into the first coin. I grab 2 bananas, then climb up for the second coin, hit the zipper, and snag the third. The fourth coin sits in the zipper to the right of the air duct exit. I pop a shield and collect coins 5 and 6, then grab my 7th coin in the blue tunnel before finishing the lap. On the final lap, I slip past Pipsy, collect the last coin, and go full throttle to the finish line. On Star City, I snag the first coin to the left of the opening zipper, upgrade to a homing missile, and hit the next zipper to grab the second coin on the left. I activate a shield, sweep up coin 3, and zip to coin 4. Coins 5 and 6 in the downtown area are mine, and I grab coin 7 as I near the end of the lap. On lap 2, I chain 2 zippers to climb into third, then hit my boost to rocket into first. In the city, I scoop up coin 8 just past the shield balloon, while Diddy and Bumper slip past me. I pop a blue balloon to surge ahead and hold the lead through lap 3, securing the victory. I pass through the TT and Wizpig doors and come face to face with my adversary on the other side. I blue boost off the line, hug the left to dodge the energy bolts, thread the gap between the two pillars, then bank left through the opening and launch up and over the barrier to grab a homing missile. Wizpig briefly takes the lead, but I boost right back past him. I weave through the cavern, grab a shield, and activate it in the room packed with his ships. On lap 2, I head left for the blue balloon, avoid the next two red ones, and fire off a boost. I chain another boost right after it to build some breathing room. I keep the pressure on through lap 3 and defeat him once and for all. Wizpig throws a tantrum, his rocket malfunctions, and he's blasted off into space. Yippee! It's time to celebrate! Wizpig's head is replaced by a golden visage of Taj, while Tip Tup, Bumper, Banjo, and Crunch join the genie in a conga line. Pipsy rides the pink Triceratops alongside Tricky and another family member. Drumstick soars overhead in his plane, Conker rockets out of the Snowflake Mountain tunnel, and Diddy and Timber take to the skies, with the tiger riding Smokey the Dragon. The celebration ends on a shot of the Taj statue, followed by a final cutscene of Wizpig's ship flying past, punctuated by his menacing laugh. Then, the credits roll. After the credits, To Be Continued appears, along with a new magic code, Double Vision, which lets players select the same character. Drumstick, the island's best racer, is absent for most of the game while he hunts down Wizpig. He finally returns during the celebration and becomes one of the 2 unlockable characters. After earning 4 trophies and collecting 47 golden balloons, well beyond the 39 required, I head back to the hub and coast toward the frogs. One of them sports a rooster comb. I run him over, triggering a cutscene of Drumstick blasting up into the sky. From that moment on, the rooster is mine to select. TT the Clock isn't just another character. He's the fastest racer in the entire game. Unlocking him is the ultimate reward for mastering every track's time trial, and it's one of the biggest challenges in Diddy Kong Racing. There are 2 ways to enter time trial mode. I can bump into TT and turn the mode on from the menu, but I don't need to be in adventure mode to work on TT's times. If I do it straight from the tracks mode, it's faster. TT's ghost will only appear once I've beaten a specific time on a track. These are referred to as meet TT times. Once the ghost shows up, I must outrun his time on every track in the game, from Dino Domain through Future Funland. These are referred to as beat TT times. I will leave a link in the description that lists both the meet and beat TT times for reference. After I beat TT's time on a track, a TT icon appears next to it. Once I've beaten him on every course, he becomes a playable character. One of the coolest parts of Diddy Kong Racing is its magic codes. You can find them by selecting Options, then scrolling down to Magic Codes. Every time the credits roll, a new code appears that you can enter here. I'm going to run through some of my favorite magic codes, and I'll leave a full list in the description as well. Most of these work in tracks mode. Only a couple require adventure mode, and I'll call those out as we go. Zap the zippers turns off all the zippers, forcing me to rely purely on driving skill without any speed boosts. Normally, there are zippers here and here in Ancient Lake. They've been removed, so I have to shift my focus to other strategies, stockpiling bananas and making smart use of my balloons instead. Time to Lose is the next code, activating Ultimate AI and making the CPU opponents far more aggressive. Right away, Pipsy nails a blue boost off the line, and even with 4 bananas on my side, she manages to hold me off. It takes hitting a zipper and grabbing more bananas to finally get past her. From there, I stack bananas and use blue balloons to build a comfortable lead by the final lap. Free Fruit is next, letting me start the race with 10 bananas right out of the gate. Kicking things off at top speed feels incredible, but collecting more bananas beyond that cap won't boost my speed any further. If I want to stockpile bananas with no limit, I can implement the Vitamin B magic code. Toxic Offender makes all the balloons green, making for a hazardous course full of oil slicks, mines, and bubbles. Opposites Attract turns every balloon into a rainbow balloon, letting racers magnetize to one another. Here, I deliberately slow down so I can lock a green magnet onto Diddy. It's so strong it drags him back behind me. I then use a yellow magnet on Crunch to slingshot past him into first. Next is Body Armor, which converts every balloon into a yellow one, making Alpha, Star, and Lightning shields available. I ease off the throttle to let the CPU racers close in, then trigger a lightning shield. It lasts roughly 15 seconds, giving me more than enough time to catch Pipsy and slam into her, with the shield still active into the final lap. For reference, the Star Shield lasts about 10 seconds, while the Alpha Shield holds for roughly 5 seconds. Bombs Away turns every balloon red, creating absolute chaos on the track. Early on, Diddy hits me from behind. I upgrade my weapon to a homing missile and immediately blast Pipsy out of the way. Later, I build up to 10 missiles, deliberately slow down to let the pack pass, and then unleash my firepower. I tag Pipsy first, ease off again to line it up, nail Diddy next, then hit Pipsy one more time. I finished the lap by launching 3 more missiles, just for good measure. Rocket Fuel turns every balloon blue, letting me chain orange, blue, and purple boosts with ease, and surge through the course. Free For All activates maximum power-ups, turning every balloon into a level 3 version of its color. In this clip, I pull 10 missiles and absolutely overwhelm the field, tagging Diddy, Pipsy, and TT multiple times. When I finally run dry, I grab another red balloon and take out Diddy, Crunch, and Pipsy again, then use a purple boost and finish by chaining a zipper into a purple boost. Arnold turns everyone into a giant version of themselves. Tip Top is so massive that I can scoop up the first 3 bananas without even trying. Pipsy is normally the smallest character in the game, but next to Tip Top, she suddenly looks huge as well. I slow things down here to get a better look at just how big Bumper, Diddy, and Pipsy are, before launching a missile at the monkey and using the zipper to slip past the mouse. Teeny Weenies has the opposite effect, shrinking everyone down. In this frame, it's easy to see how tiny Tip Top, TT, and Banjo are, and in this shot, all 8 racers are packed tightly together. I grab a blue balloon, hit the zipper to take third, upgrade it, pass Banjo, and then boost past TT heading into lap 2. Off-road gives me 4-wheel drive. I cut left into the grass, terrain that would normally bog me down, but with this magic code, I'm able to maintain my speed. Bogus Bananas makes bananas reduce my speed. Even with just 3 bananas, I'm already dipping slightly below 60 miles per hour. By the time I reach 9 bananas, I've slowed to around 40. I'm tapping A instead of holding it, but no matter what I do, my car won't go any faster because of how many bananas I'm carrying. Bye Bye Balloons disables all weapons, turning this into pure racing. I focus on collecting bananas, holding clean racing lines, and seeing who's truly the fastest. Double Vision lets 2 players select the same character, which is essential for deciding who truly reigns supreme at this game. I'm testing this with Tip Top in Tracks mode. After selecting 6 racers, the game drops me into split screen. I've got 2 controllers plugged in, but I'm playing solo, so only the turtle on the top screen makes it through the course. Joint Venture is one of the best magic codes in the game, letting 2 players play through both Adventure and Adventure 2. I start in the hub world as player 1 with player 2's character portrait sitting in the upper right. Once I enter a course, the game switches to split screen and both players race together. If either player finishes in first place or wins an overall challenge or trophy race, it counts as shared progress. For boss races, the players take turns. When the credits roll, every course in the game shows an associated time beneath it. These are the fastest runs Rare staff achieve before shipping the game to the public, and every single one is faster than the beat TT times. That's one of the reasons this game is so fantastic. The layers of replayability are incredible, especially for a title released in 1997. And even after a player beats all the developer times, there are still the world records to chase. I'll leave a link to those in the description. While none of my times are world record caliber, I'll show all of them now, just in case anyone wants to see how they stack up. As these times roll by, the big thing I want to emphasize is consistency. They're built on clean racing, strong banana management, and knowing exactly where you can push without losing speed. The developer times are still a great benchmark, and the world records show how far this game can be pushed, but for most players, these runs are a realistic target. If you can hit times like these, you're more than prepared to earn every trophy, every key, and every platinum balloon Diddy Kong Racing throws at you. Use these as motivation, not a ceiling. Shave seconds where you can, learn the lines, and most importantly, keep racing, because this game always rewards mastery. If you made it this far, thanks for racing with me. This is what Get Ahead Gaming is all about. Breaking games down, mastering the details, and earning everything the hard way. If this guide helped you win every race in Diddy Kong Racing, check out my video on the 10 hardest stars in Super Mario 64 and how I finally conquered them.